Hey, how's it going? It's Francis here from Lead Hero, and today I want to talk about Google Ads and most importantly, why your Google Ads are failing, if they are failing, and it's usually for these three same reasons we see in our experience all the time. Now, the thing is, PPC, or Google Ads as you call it, can be really profitable. Just look around, Google, search for plumbers near me or boiler repair, and you're gonna see a lot of people advertising. Okay, so they must be doing something right? And if they are so profitable, why do so many businesses struggle to get Google Ads right, and why do you burn money on Google? And there can be a lot of reasons, okay, but specifically we tend to see these three reasons come up again and again, and it's usually down to lead management, number one. Number two, it's going to be tracking, or your inability to track your ROI and look at the different breakpoints in your funnel. And number three is your ad spend, so impressions. I'm going to talk about each three. So imagine you're running a Google ad campaign, okay, and you create a few ads, you run them, and then you wait. And then basically you just see your budget being spent and your money burning, and you get a few inquiries, but you're losing money. Okay, so you burn through a couple of £100, your weight, you're getting stressed out, you're like, oh god, why is this not working? And then you just give up, right? You decide, no, this doesn't work, Google Ads don't work, I'm sick of burning my money. Does that sound familiar? I hear that again and again from people that just try to do their own ads. And you see, the thing is that Google Ads are actually a complex beast and formula of a lot of different things that you want to get right. And importantly, a lot of people actually don't know what's working or what's not working. And the thing is, if people are clicking on your ad, that means something in your campaign is working. And on Google, the cool thing about Google is that you only pay for clicks. That's why it's called PPC. So that means there's a market out there, there's people interested in your product or service, they're clicking on your ad, okay, but then something has happened. So they're getting to your page, your funnel, and they're not becoming a lead for whatever reason. And so essentially you need to retro-engineer your results backwards and look for breakages in the sales funnel, and gaps where you're actually leaking money. So if you're not getting jobs, you want to think, are people actually filling out their details? Are they giving you their contact? If they are filling out their details, are you calling them or dealing with that lead within 5 minutes promptly? So if you are calling them within 5 minutes, do you have the right offer? Do you have the right pricing? Is it competitive? Is there an incentive to buy? Do you stand out from your other market, or are they just pushing you down on price? So, the question also remains, is your sales process dialed in? And so it really is optimizing Google Ads campaign. It is a process of finding out what's working, what's not working, and dialing in on those gaps in the sales funnels, and then optimizing each touch point to maximize the conversion of that specific point in the sales journey. The other thing we see has to do with impressions or ad spend. So what is an impression? An impression is basically the amount of times Google is showing your ad to people when they search. So irrespective of whether they click or not, you're getting your brand out there. So actually, Google Ads is a great pay-to-play type of advertising, because even if people are not clicking on your ad, your brand, your business is constantly getting out there. Okay, even if people don't click, it's free advertising, so to speak. Now, the thing is that if your ad is not being shown to enough people, you won't get enough data to be able to determine what to do next or how to optimize your campaign. So what we typically see is people, they're spending £50, £100, even £200 over the course of the month, but the search volume and the data they're getting, the impressions are very, very low. And so we need to make sure that we have at least 1,000 or more impressions to have any type of statistical relevance to be able to make informed data-driven decisions as to what to do. So if you're going to do Google Ads, you need to be prepared to spend in your local market so you can basically get the data that you need to optimize your campaigns. And the third thing we see is lead management. So once a lead comes in to your system, what is the journey of the customer all the way through to sale? How are you interacting with them, calling them? Are you staying top of mind? Are you calling them back? Do you have that automated follow-up? Do you have text message, email marketing, voicemail drops? All of that automation that will help you maximize and increase conversions. Because as we all know, like a PPC cold lead is very different to a referral. There's a lot more front-end work that needs to go in to converting that lead. But on the flip side is that you can create this machine where you actually put £1 out to generate £5 in if you set it up correctly. When it comes to tracking your Google Ads, you want to make sure you're tracking things like your average CPC. That's your cost per click. How much does it cost you for every person that is clicking on your ad? And then you want to also track the number of conversions and then divide that, and you'll get your cost per conversion. So in this case, we can see that we're getting about a £60 lead for boiler installs. These are very competitive, but once those are converted into a job, you can generate £2,000, £3,000 off the back of that. And also to have a good view on what keywords are working in your target market, what keyword combinations, and being able to exclude keywords that are actually costing you money. So having a view on the different keyword combinations and their cost per conversion, conversion rate, and average CPC, so that you can optimize your campaign over time, own your own marketing, own your own leads, and be successful in Google Ads long term. So the thing is that the more you start making money, you can reinvest that money, double down into the ads and the strategies which are working for you. And then at the flip side, when you're losing money, you can turn them off. You just, boom, with a click of the button, you just turn off what's working and double down on what's working. So as soon as you start making money, you can reinvest that money into more marketing, and therefore you can hire more people to help you service those jobs that are coming in. And really to make this scenario a reality for your business, it's essential to start tracking your conversions. So tracking, lead management, and ad spend, 3 critically important things that will make or break your Google Ads success. What's the point of getting hundreds of clicks if you're still losing money at the end of the day? So to make your campaigns work, the conversation needs to get back into analytics, tracking, lead management, and of course, ensuring you have the right amount of impressions and spending enough in that space to make it all relevant. So I hope that's a helpful insight into running your own Google Ads campaigns. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. What's worked for you? What's not worked for you? Comment below in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer any questions and be part of the conversation. So thanks and have a great day.